Yeah. Switch it again. Keep it sideways.
Yeah. You're live.
Oh, that'll have to do. Let's wait a bit until we get a few people on. Yeah, that'll do.
If you don't get any people, I just remember to say.
Good idea, actually.
Why? Is that better?
Yeah, there we go. These minutes. Wait.
Right.
Should we start?
Don't bother looking at the top. Just start.
All right. Welcome back to another. I can't say episode. What kind is live episode? Today we're gonna do a bit of a Q&A, a bit of a recap of 2023, and what you guys can be ready for 2024. Expecting for 2024. So a few days ago, I put something on my story on Instagram, a poll, saying, can you please give me questions so I can answer a few questions for you. So I ended up doing that, and I went on my phone that night and looked through a bunch of what people just hit us hard with comments and questions. So Mum printed me out a sheet, and she's going to read them out to me. Absolute legend. Thanks, Mum, for printing them out. So yeah, we're going to go through a few. Before I start, this time last year I was sitting at, was it 400 subscribers? And what are we at now, Mum?
2,642 as of today.
So before we start this, I want to thank everyone for subscribing, coming along on adventures, commenting, liking, the whole lot. It always makes my day when I make a video, come in at the end of the day, read the comments, interact with you guys. So yeah, thank you very much. Let's get started, eh?
And if they haven't already, sign in and subscribe.
Yeah, sign in and subscribe.
All right, so we will start with the first person that asked a question, shall we? And just go like that.
Go on.
So this question's from Balin.
Yeah, Balin.
And he asked, would you ever consider going roo hunting for Aussie Brock Outdoors content?
Ooh, that's kind of hard because you need licenses, or you need
tags.
Yeah, and tags, or you need to ask permission from the Aboriginal people. Don't mind the kids coming through on bikes. That's all right. Come through, you're all right. Christmas presents. Anyways, yeah. So you're gonna either get license or ask the Indigenous people around here to go out hunting with them and show them what they used to do. I've considered it. I've talked to a few people. I've gone on a roo shoot before with tags and the legal requirements, but I'd rather watch the roos jump around in the bush happy, not dead. And if you were going to use it for meat, do it humanely, make sure it doesn't have a joey, the whole thing. But yeah, that was
every part of it.
Yeah, use every part of it. That was a good one.
Next one,
Yeah.
from our mate Salty Fishos. He asked, where's your honey hole marron spot? Nice try, Salty.
You know what? Dad's already given it away to so many people, so I'm just going to tell you right now. So it's up north a bit, just Cervantes inland from Cervantes Lancelin. It's called Regan's Ford. It's a truck stop, fuel spot. And yeah, we catch all our marron there. All of the marron videos that are on my channel is at that spot.
But you're going to switch it up this year,
Yeah,
aren't you?
we're going to switch it up. We're going to go hit down south a bit as well, so we'll see what happens there. Just to let you guys know, if you're going to go there camping, take an extra mate or something. There's some dodgy people down there.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, last year we went down. It wasn't the greatest. There was people smoking, whole lot, and it's just been
city people
polluted.
being rude.
Yeah, polluted. Like you go there, there's cigarette butts everywhere. There's bottles in the water. There's cans in the water. It's just yuck now. Not as much Marin as there was the first year we ever went marining there. That's what you're gonna get everywhere, aren't you? And yeah, that's why it's hard to do YouTube videos without giving away spots. But yeah, sometimes you just want to give them away. But there you go, Salty. There's my Marin hole, honey hole. We might have to do a video one day.
A collab with Salty. That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
that'd be wicked.
And Murphy, or we call him Murph because
Yeah.
we've become friends. He's a lovely guy.
From over East, Dave.
Yeah. He's one of your most dedicated fans and,
Yeah.
and lovely young
Always
lad.
watching our videos, always commenting, always liking,
Supporting.
always supporting Instagram, the whole lot. Loves what I do. He's young like me, and that's what I've started this channel for, was to reach out to all the young people like me, because not everyone understands what, like, the nature and like the wildlife and stuff than some people. So I wanted to show yous. Murphy said good day. Hey Murph, we're just talking about you. Anyways, go on, give us this question.
So he asked, how long will videos go for in the future? And in brackets he said longer the better.
I'm looking at longer videos. I won't say it because I think there's a question there saying what's the plans.
I'll go back down to Murph's.
But yes, there will 100% be longer ones. Hoping to go half an hour ones now. Get the watch hours going because yeah, gonna need some of that. Anyways.
So he also asked further down, how long do you spend on the ocean, and when you go out?
Alright, so before I took pills to
You should
quells,
clarify what you're saying, pills.
So before I got the medication for seasickness, I'd probably spend 30 minutes before I'd start spewing and begging Dad to go back into land. But now I've got the quells. We're out there for about 2-3 hours. Or when we're pulling pots like we did, just pull pots, come back, drop. That takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours sometimes. But the whole setting up and stuff and putting them in the first time, like going out, that's the hardest part. And bringing them back in takes longer as well.
But you never used to get seasick. This is new. You're
Well,
trying to desensitize.
We haven't been on the ocean for ages. Stuff the deep ocean.
Yeah.
You never know. You're a little speck in a big, wide, bloody area. It's pretty scary.
And his dad's a bit of a wimp when it comes to that.
But in my last episode, he jumped in the water
You can see how scared he
off
is, though.
Perth. And I was like, I wouldn't even do that because there's been great white shark attacks, the whole lot.
Yeah. He also asked, what were you using to lure the crays into the pot?
So we use a big wooden cray pot, as you see in the if you've watched my last video. We use a variety of different things. We can use mullet, tuna heads, scaly heads. I think that's what we use. Rough heads or something. Or there's a New Zealand. Can't remember, but the ones we got were like a New Zealand fish. I think it was rough head or something.
They sell them.
But anything fishy and it has a smell to it, it'll go. But the rule is you can't have fur in there, so you can't take rude meat and put them in there. Anything like that.
Something that's not naturally in the ocean.
It's illegal. So
don't do that.
be careful what you do. Read your rules and regulations when you go out. And yeah.
They change it from state to state too, don't they, bro? I'll read them to you in a minute.
Yeah.
The rules for crayfishing change from state to state, yeah?
Yeah, exactly right.
So you got to look at your area.
Yeah.
He also asked, what's the biggest fish you ever caught? And do you use bait or lures to catch?
I've caught some big fish. I've caught stingrays. Does that count as a fish?
Yeah, anything.
I've got stingrays like to a metre wide with Mitch that time when we were in Wedge. I've caught big snapper. Before I did this YouTube, I caught big snappers off the wire reef of Jurien Bay. Jeez, I'm giving them all my honey holes.
You caught some... You caught that massive pink snapper up in Shark Bay.
Yeah, it was like what meter?
Massive for us.
Yeah, massive for us. Salty.
Salty, yeah.
Salty, yeah, can't. Yeah, salty
not
catches the
massive,
big
but
ones.
salty.
No, but recently, the biggest fish I've caught, would be under the 30 centimeter mark. Last time we were in Jurien Bay, I caught a big 39 centimeter flathead. That was good. But that's about it. We've caught monster wrasse. If you don't know what wrasse are, they're worse than they're worse than blowfish. When you're reef fishing, they're everywhere, and they're pest fish, but they taste nice.
So eat them.
Yeah.
And he did, part of that question was, do you use bait or lures to catch tailor?
I use them. Oh, for tailor.
The tailor that you caught.
I've never caught tailor on
Lures.
bait.
Oh,
Lures all the way. Flashy lures. At high speed retrievals, you think, oh, what fish is going to go that? Dad said that. What fish is going to go that? There's Dad's boss too, the one that was driving the boat. He was like, "What's wrong with you, Brock? What type of fishing is this?" Next minute we're on. So yeah, the faster the better. The flashier the better. So yeah.
And he's also asked, how many crayfish did you take home in your last ep?
From one day or
From the last episode.
from the last episode, it was 2 days. We took home 4, but we took home about 11, 12.
12 all up.
12, yeah, 12 all up.
Because we had to share with.
And we were in Perth waters, and they are a bit fished out at the moment.
Yeah.
Hopefully the government does a bit.
What's the
to
legal
help that out.
size of crayfish?
76 millimeters from the carapace. So from the spike,
The top of the head?
so the carapace is pretty much the head. To spike to the start of the tail. But I would recommend, if you're watching, to search the rules and regulations for yourself.
For your state.
For your state, but even here, there's different sizes for some parts of WA as well. So
All
do
right.
some research on it before you go do that.
Okay, so
Cheers, Murph.
there's quite a few people that have asked you what's your YouTube goals for 2024, and you're going to do that at the end.
I'll do that at the end.
So we'll
yeah.
shout out all the people that commented when we do that, yeah?
Yeah.
So Frizzy's Reptiles asked, what's the goal or plan for your social media, etc.?
I don't really have one. I started it to document and show people that reptiles and all wildlife in general is nothing to be scared of, because we came from like people kill animals.
Yeah, it's all over our Facebook, and it used to upset us.
Yeah, well, like you'd see a snake in the backyard on the local page, and the next minute they're dead, or they're shooting them with bloody shotguns, the whole lot.
Or hitting them with shovels.
Hitting them with shovels. Well, this is snakes, but even with this, the goanna we went to go rescue from Beverly, the black-headed monitor, the video, I made a video out of that. There was people on that, because I found that contact on the local page, and I'd reached out and I said, I'll come remove it for you.
But everyone was commenting to
But
kill it.
everyone was commenting saying, I'll come over and smack it over the head with a shovel, this, that, and the other. So yeah, I started my social media to, show people that they're not
Raise
that
awareness.
bad. Yeah, raise awareness. And the pollution that WA is copying a lot of, and everywhere really. All the remote spots that when we first moved here are just covered in rubbish, eh?
Yeah, it's gotten bad.
Riverways have got all oil slick on top. There's fish getting caught in plastic bags and dying, and the whole lot. So, I did it to educate people. The up and coming 16. It younger people say, oh yeah,
To
he's
connect.
my age. Yeah,
Frizzy's also asked, do you own a farm?
yes.
Or does your family own a farm?
Yes, my family does own a farm. 120 acres.
Yep.
And Mum's plans is to regenerate this area, grow a bunch of trees, bring back the wildlife. But if you want to see a bit more of that, you go over and see her channel because she'll explain a bit more in her videos about that. But yeah, we're regenerating the waterways we have here,
Yeah.
the whole lot. So yeah, you still got to stay tuned on her channel. She'll
We're both working towards, though, creating a nature corridor through the creek line so that our farming and the wildlife can work in harmony together without either one being, upset by each other,
exactly right.
Okay, so how hard is it coming up with content for YouTube? That's still Friesies.
That is hard as it's like really hard. Sometimes mentally I struggle with it, but the reward at the end of it, I like that struggle. Like people reaching out saying I'm doing a good job, inspiring them, or just saying they made their day. It always helps. Yeah, it's very hard.
And the second part to that question was, and what got you started?
Yeah, same with the plans for social media. To raise awareness to everyone, document my my journey. I come from a crappy little town from Northam.
Called Northam, yeah.
Called Northam. And yeah, I went to school there. I got into some trouble, drugs, a whole lot, and I got out. And now I've chosen this beautiful nature, and showing people it's.
Can I just do a quick disclaimer? We hated Northam, not the
Yeah.
people in it, but we didn't like the town. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean it's a crappy town.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Yeah,
That's
can't
not
say
fair.
that.
We can't say that.
Yeah.
And also, is it all wildlife or just reptiles that you're interested in?
All wildlife. All
And
wildlife.
even trees and
trees,
and
exactly right. All
everything.
flora and fauna.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Without it, we're screwed. So.
Exactly right.
And he also
Insects, a
asked
whole
at the
lot.
very end, any future collabs down the track that you've got planned?
Not really.
But you're open to them, eh?
Yeah, 100%. If you're out there, you're a YouTuber or anything, I'm happy to come do a collab with you. Someone asked me, you should come film this with me, and I'd be like, yeah. I do want to go to some wildlife parks and like go for a tour around, and teach you guys a bit hands-on and stuff. I do want to spend a day snake removals, but I'm not.
We've got a mate who's a
yeah,
qualified, so
we'll
do
see.
that.
So like do like a work experience day with the camera and go around and watch you catch snakes.
Okay, that's it for Friesies. Jarvis wanted to know, why do you like wildlife so much, and what do you do to protect it?
You see that?
Yeah, I did. We landed on you before.
Why do I love wildlife so much?
And what do you do to protect it?
I love wildlife so much. I don't know.
Well, you've kind of answered that, haven't you?
I've always loved wildlife. I've always loved fishing. We pretty much
You've
grew up.
always loved
Mum was a wildlife carer, looking after joeys and all the birds, the whole lot. We still do the bird thing, even though we're just a wildlife carer.
Well, I'm not registered anymore.
So yeah, it was just growing up around them, and then scrolling through Instagram, like seeing that there's different cockatoos being getting extinct. There's quolls extinct, like the whole lot. It's just I wanna.
You want your kids to be able to know.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted my kids to be able to see an echidna on the side of the road, not a dead one on the side of the road. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And then we've got Wildfire Touring.
Yeah.
Asked, what got you into the love of Australian animals? Your passion is infectious. Isn't he gorgeous?
Yeah. Like I said, what got me into it was growing up around it pretty much, yeah. Growing up around it, always shooting foxes, cutting open stomachs and seeing what they've eaten is pretty heartbreaking as well.
Yeah.
I might have to do a video on that, but I don't think YouTube will allow
Yeah,
it.
they're a bit squeamish, aren't they?
Yeah.
Australian Mate asked, what got you into the outdoors and inspired to be doing what you're doing? So YouTube, I think he means. Just talk about how it makes you feel.
Like YouTube.
What got you into it, as in why you decided to do it as an outdoors channel?
We see everyone, you go on YouTube and everyone's got like their channels set to one thing, like fishing or camping or like you know what I mean, or creative arts. I want to fit all of that into one channel, and that's what I'm doing here. Um,
It's vlogging your life, really.
yeah, pretty much. Like I said before, the wildlife thing. I want my kids to see wildlife that I see today, and you know, to put in some effort to protect them, with the whole social media thing, because social media does, you know, reach out to a lot of people. As you see, 2,000 of my subscriber amount is crazy. At the
That's
moment.
who's subscribed. But you actually have a lot more people watch you that haven't subscribed.
Yeah, but yes, I do love my wildlife very much, and the reason why is because I grew up around it. And every day we cruise the roads and we see a dead animal on the side of the road, bit of wildlife, and yeah, just you know, every time I see that, gives me motivation to put out more content, um, to you know, wake people up to what's going on.
Slowing down and try and avoid killing them if possible.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Ocean Heart Adventures asked, it's a two-parter.
Yeah.
What's your favourite thing to film?
Wildlife.
What type of wildlife? Favourite thing? So pick one. Oh God, you couldn't. You like snakes?
Favorite thing? Yeah, snakes. I haven't actually got out and found snakes and actually filmed them yet. I've done a few little ones.
Relocated.
I've relocated a few, but probably that echidna was fun in the cave.
Yeah, that's cool.
So all of it, I reckon. But yeah, 100%. 2024, there'll be a lot more wildlife videos, so stay tuned for that.
And he asks, and do you think that YouTube is a dying platform?
Absolutely.
And sadly,
Yeah. I don't reckon it'll affect me. But yeah, everyone's just, you know, cut back to short videos now,
TikTok.
like TikTok, Instagram, the whole lot. So I'm gonna still stick at YouTube. I know a few people that have quit it and got back to it and then quit it. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with it for now. Anyways, we'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, absolutely a dying platform.
Sadly.
Sadly.
Reptiles and Wildlife WA asked, how do you catch yabbies and marron?
Bare hand is my favourite. Walking down the creeks at night with a head torch and catching them and filling up an esky full. We use nets. Obviously, with marron, it depends where you are. If you're on private property or you're on a local waterway, you gotta read rules and regulations. So I think catching them by hand is allowed. And drop nets, snares, scoops, but no illegal nets. So opera house nets, the cage traps you can't use. But here I use the opera houses to catch yabbies, and the old
That's
school,
on our property though.
yeah, the old school shade cloth traps. Cheers for that, by the way. That was a good question, eh?
Yeah, it was a good question. And Alicia asked, what's your favourite snake?
I like python, the southwest carpet python. Never found one. I will end up finding one though.
I'll go back through that
Yeah,
and
we'll go back to it.
comment.
Yeah, probably southwest carpet python. I will be going down south and searching for it. So yeah, we'll see about that. I like all snakes really, but it'll have to be the carpet python
Because you can
play
handle it without danger.
You can play with it. Every time I see a snake on the road, Mum tells me not to handle it because we're in the middle of nowhere, and if I get bit,
It's 45 minutes to nearest hospital.
But I'm gonna do some courses and
As
stuff.
soon as you're old enough.
Yeah, but I will be playing with them. Don't worry about that.
Ooh, that's a good question.
But yeah, that was a good question too. My
Yeah.
favourite snake. It had me bloody. I like a Western Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, a Dugite. They're all beautiful.
He's just going to start listing all
Yeah,
of them.
yeah.
Leroy asks, when you get your license, what's your ideal 4x4?
Anything really. I'd be happy with the 2-wheel drive. Anything to get me to my missions.
You need a 4x4 then.
4x4, yeah. I'd still send it in a 2-wheel drive, like Mitch with the Pulsar. We've had a few Pulsar adventures. But yeah, now we'll probably, if I was going to go with a four-wheel drive, probably like a Toyota Hilux. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Mitch, Mitch asked, and I think I'm going to keep this at the end because Mitch and myself and dads and lads asked all the same question. So I'm going to,
Keep it to them.
yeah.
Oh.
So, Second Chance Living asked, what's the worst thing you've been bitten by and what did you do?
Here's a yarn for you. So a couple of weeks ago, before we went to go drop the pots, that night where we were supposed to be waking up at 2, couldn't go to sleep, so we went out for a quick shoot down the back paddock. So we seen this fox. I spotted up this fox for Dad, and I had it on him, and it started running. I said, Dad, you can't let this get away. Come on. So he took the shot and blew this poor bastard's back leg out. So he sat there, and I thought he was dead. So I ran up, and he took off running. So I chased him through this paddock, and I went down to pick him up by the scruff to get a good, so he doesn't suffer anymore. And he turned back and bit me on the thumb, and I booted him flying. It hurt, but he didn't break my skin, which is good because you could get different diseases. But yeah, I ended up getting down there and quickly tapping him over the head. I didn't want him suffering as much, even though they're a feral animal. I still don't like seeing any animal suffer. But yeah, that's probably the worst thing I've been bitten by. I've nearly been bitten by bobtails, monitors, a whole lot. So yeah, probably bull ants. Bull ants is the worst thing, but I haven't been bitten by one for like 2 years now, so that's good.
And what did you do? You just carried on with your day, didn't you?
Yeah, carried on with my day, cleaned up this area, even though I didn't get bitten. I cleaned it up.
Didn't get a hole.
Nah.
So that was Second Chance. So Lucky Parachute has got a three-parter for you.
Yeah, he does podcasting.
Okay.
Love listening to his stuff.
It's a three-parter question. Number one, funniest moment of 2023 for you?
Funniest moment? Shit, we've had a few. I didn't get it on film. Is it for YouTube or not?
No, just for you, funniest moment 2023.
So, we were in Jurien Bay. We caught a Ockie in our cray pot.
Oh.
And we put him out of his misery, put him on ice, and we were researching how to cook them, and it says to tenderize them, like bashing them or something. So, we're down here at this campsite. And
family campsite.
Yeah, family campsite, and Dad's, cleaned it, took the head off, took the guts out, and then I start hearing, and Dad's whipping this octopus over this rock, beating this octopus over this rock, tenderizing it, while all of these like kids and mums and dads are watching him beat this octopus over this rock. That was the funniest today. That was the funniest moment. I was with Aiden and his mate Josh, and yeah, Josh was like, "What are you doing, Alex?" Like, yeah, it was funny, but it ended up a really good feed. It tender as you could cut it with your hand, just like that. It was nice. I don't really like taking octopus. They are an intelligent creature, but when they're eating our bloody crayfish and we're not getting crayfish, we'll eat octopus. So yeah, that's probably the funniest moment. That was a really funny.
The second part was most afraid moment of 2023.
It's not me scared or anything, but when I'm around a venomous snake, I get that adrenaline rush. But you got to control the adrenaline rush as well, because like
they can feel it.
You get bitten, you're dead. Like, so you got to kind of concentrate. Scariest moment was that big King Brown, when he went across the road and you told me to hop out and try to film it, and we're in like ankle.
You were worried about him getting
coming back at me. But been a few times.
What about when you hit the tree with the car?
I've never told no one about that.
Oh no! You've heard it here first, folks.
I'll tell you that story. Why not? It's the end of the year. It was like how long do you reckon it was ago?
4 or 5 months.
Surely not.
Yeah. Pig's just had her babies, remember?
Pretty much.
At least 4 months.
I was mucking around in the car and hit a tree, and yeah.
Wrote Dad's car off.
Yeah, wrote Dad's car off. That wasn't scary. It was Dad's reaction that scared me. Not his reaction, but what I thought his reaction was going to be. That is what scared me. But
The waiting for him to come home.
yeah, the waiting for him to come home.
Yeah. Okay. And the last part of that is happiest day of 2023.
I've had a few happy days. Yeah, I've got to think about this one.
You just got a new bike for Christmas.
Yeah, but that's not the happiest days.
Yeah. Okay, well.
It's not the happiest days. But yeah, got a new bike for Christmas. That's pretty good. Oh, my happiest day, 2023. Happiest day of 2023 is when I met all the YouTubers I've been watching, and pretty much they inspired me to do YouTube. Yeah, meeting them for the first time, that was pretty, I was happy with that for sure. Having
Who are they?
E-Dog, Wildfire, he's on here,
Mark.
Mark from Ace of Tone, the whole lot. And now we're like real good mates, we've had them out here. And yeah, that was probably the happiest day of 2023, getting to meet them
Oh, that's
for Dad's birthday, so yeah.
And bonus question from Lucky Parachute. Where do you see yourself 1 year from now?
Ooh, hopefully at 1 million subscribers. From 1 year from now, I'm hoping getting paid by YouTube, even though it's not really.
It's not why you do it.
Yeah, it's not why I do it. It's just a bonus on top. 1 year from now, hoping to get into some. Oh, I don't know. It's hard.
You said to me when I asked you this
hard.
before, doing everything you've done pretty much this year, but bigger and better, and meeting more YouTubers. And,
Yeah. Probably, and then I'll just add a little bit more. From 2 years from now, I would want to own my own wildlife sanctuary, like Steve Irwin's son, Robert. Like have the whole lot going.
Yeah.
The vets there, the whole lot, everything. Yeah.
2 years.
2 years from now.
Go, buddy, go.
Yeah.
All right. So then we had Rush Gang Fishing.
Yeah, he was just last minute.
Last
Yeah,
minute.
last minute.
Rush Gang. All right.
Yeah.
He's rushed. It was rushed.
If you don't know him, he's only just started his channel actually. I think started this year or end of 2021. Oh, no, 2022. He's absolutely, I'm gonna crack up at his videos. I love watching him catch big snapper in the same spots I try fishing and I don't catch him. But I've been watching his videos and I've found out what he's doing, what I'm doing wrong. I'm not using burley. He's using burley. So yeah,
You're learning from people all the time,
yeah,
eh?
exactly. Salty and Rush Gang are probably the only fishing channels I really watch, eh?
Yeah.
Other than YBS, but he's more adventure fishing.
Yeah. And yeah, both of them have,
Both of them is my mates. I can say that. They're my mates.
So there's a few questions here from Rush Gang
Alright.
Fishing. What's your motivation to create YouTube videos and what's the goal for you? So you've already done that one, really.
My motivation is my fans, including Murphy. He's probably my biggest fan. It's my fans. Motivation is getting messages from them saying that how good the last video was, or like I've had this once. Someone messaged me saying that I inspired them to get outdoors. So yeah, like hearing
remember
stuff.
that.
Yeah, hearing stuff like that. It always makes my day. Also meeting new people, that inspires me to keep going, motivates me to keep going. Meeting new people.
And a goal for you. What's a goal that you're trying to work towards this year?
This year, coming.
In 2024, that's what the video is about.
A goal.
Yeah, like you want to reach a certain amount of subscribers, or what adventure do you want to do that you've been wanting to do for ages? You want to actually do it? Some sort of goal.
We might be going to Bali next year. I don't know. Are we going to Bali next year?
Oh, hopefully.
I want to film their big geckos, and kiss a
Oh
cobra
God.
on the head. I want to kiss a big king cobra on the head.
Okay.
That's my goal for 2020. Yeah, there you go. Goal for 2024 is kiss a king cobra on the head. And film a lot more wildlife content. Yeah.
Okay. The biggest jab you ever caught, how big was it?
Sucks, I'm live on my phone. I can't quite remember. It was like,
That one was like 28 centimeters that time.
yeah, about 20, 28, 29, 28 centimeters in between there.
You've
Bigger
got a
maybe.
photo, so you can actually share a photo.
Yeah, I'll share a photo on my on a post actually on YouTube, and I'll put it on my Instagram story as well if you guys want to see that. Yeah, I'll let you guys know about that. That was a big one. They were like the size of a ginger beer can. What are they? 350 mil, 370 mil.
It was bigger than that
Yeah,
because
bigger
it
than
stretched
that.
out.
Yeah.
So,
And the claws were like my thumb, and my thumb is fat.
so he also asked, I think it's a bit cheeky, can I fish your pond sometime?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? We got rainbow trout in that dam. We got redfin in that dam. We got little western minnow in this.
You have to hurry up and do that collab because it's getting dry out here.
Nah.
Yes,
No,
you can.
Yeah.
Let's do a collab. That's what
And
you should say.
then we can fish to aquaponics.
Oh no, that's a hard pass.
Mum will yell at us. Yeah.
He also asked,
100%.
where does your love of wildlife come from? But you've answered that one already.
Just being around it. I'll answer that again. Yeah, just being around it pretty much my whole life. And every time I have a wildlife encounter, it builds my it builds my love for them even more, to see how, they're just an animal like us, doing their own thing, waddling around or slithering around or running around, and yeah, awesome to see.
Okay,
Awesome to see.
so I'm going to call out the people that asked the same question, and it's the biggest one. What can we expect in 2024? What's your biggest goal, sort of thing? Or expect for 2024? Or, like going on into your future. That was Mark from Ace Tone 4x4. Dads and Lads, it's E-Dog. The West Oz Prospector asked the same question.
He's an absolute legend. I love him.
Yeah, he's
great.
great.
I've only just started talking to him, but yeah, I'll 100% have to do something with him, eh?
And Mitch from Red Dirt Runner asked the same thing.
Speaking of that, he's over now.
Yeah, we see them a lot.
We see him all the time.
So what's your plan
That's
for
someone.
2024?
Oh, that's
goals?
someone that reached out to me on my social media, and now we're best mates. That's why I do this too.
Yeah.
You made all new friends. Like E-Dog, he's a best mate. Mark, he's best mate. Scotty's always been a best mate. Mum's known Scotty for years. Old shortcut.
It's the shortcut.
But yeah, that's why I do it. Yeah. But goals for 2024.
Like, what do you really want to do on your channel? What's something you haven't done yet you really want to do?
I want to go shark fishing. Yeah, but I've watched the news lately. You can't use wire trace in WA anymore.
Oh.
I think it's in a section. You can't go shark fishing, but who cares? But I want to do more wildlife content. I want to go up north, maybe on a holiday to Shark Bay.
Remember we talked about reaching out to other YouTubers in WA and seeing if you could do like a fishing contest? Who could get
Oh yeah.
like
So
salty?
we've got a handful of trout left in our dam, right? And we can't catch them. So I want to put on like an event that has E-Dog and all the boys come out, and whoever catches it gets to keep the fish, and like a fishing rod. We'll put a fishing rod on it, and yeah, I want to do a video on that and a challenge like that. Yeah, that's probably something to that I would look at for 2024. But yeah, there'll be more camping. With the boys. Marin season's coming, so 2024, January to about the end of January. Yeah, there'll be Marin content coming. So
I'm going to try and go through this.
Alright.
Red Dirt Runner, sorry for moving the camera, guys. Asked, will Red Dirt Runner be making a comeback?
Who said that?
He said it.
Oh yeah. So Mitch, yes, he will be making a comeback. I'm talking him into it. If you haven't already, make sure you go subscribe to him. I'll put him I'll upload this live, and I'll put his stuff in his description.
You can put everyone's stuff in.
What was that?
Scotty Bell or Mr. Shortcut
Is he
said, if it hasn't been asked already, what's your main focus for content for 2024?
Yeah, that's what we're going through now, eh?
Wildfire said, likewise, mate. Was an awesome camp meeting you and your dad.
Oh, I was a bit like I was a bit scared that night because like I've been watching them for a while, and I started watching Wildfire after their E-Dog and his little meetup. Where was that? Oh, it was ages ago now, but yeah, I started watching Wildfire, and then I got to meet him, and yeah, they're the best people I've really met, eh? From
They all are pretty
Yeah,
cool.
they are all awesome. So yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you wanted to meet Lee. He's no longer YouTubing, but you and him chat heaps.
Yeah, I want to go down south and meet up with bush rats. You know, have
a fish.
Yeah, have a fish with him. He sounds like a mint. I've been watching him for a while too, eh?
Yeah.
Me and Dad love his stuff. Like love.
Loved.
Oh, we still do. We go back on a couple of old videos and watch it. But yeah. What's on my bucket list as well?
You'll catch up with Salty.
Catch up with Salty, obviously, but I want to meet YBS. That's a hard one because he lives all the way up north.
You have to go up there.
But yeah, more content will be more wildlife, 100%. 2024 is going to be about wildlife. Still have
Are you allowed to do snake handling courses when you're 16?
No, I'll still handle snakes.
No, but are you allowed to do the course? Because you could do the course as a YouTube.
Yeah, maybe. I'll see. It's not a course. It's just like showing you the basics of handling venomous snakes. Yeah. So I'll still be doing my fishing, a little bit of crayfishing. But
Marining.
Yeah, marining. But I'm going to focus on each episode will be a different animal, and talking about a different animal and educating you guys on a different animal. Showing you the behaviours and stuff. I'll still have the boys camping videos. I'll still be the same, but there'll just be a few different ones out there more. Yeah. And here we go. All the questions that you've asked, all the answers are coming through now.
Wildfire said, you catch it, I'll cook it.
Yeah, righto. We'll do something like that. I remember we were talking about something when Mum gets her gardens going. You doing what was it? I told you, I forgot now.
Paddock to plate.
Yeah, kind of
Wildfire
thing.
and I want to do that.
But now it's a bit too late because she's pretty hot at the moment and she's killed all of our stuff. But we've got aquaponics now, so yeah, we've got some good stuff coming. But yeah, what I'm going to focus on a lot more is posting more content. I'm going to look at doing like weekly, if not fortnightly, and yeah, shorts.
Regular.
I post a lot on my Instagram too. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, make sure you go give me a follow. Nearly at 500 followers on there as well, so we'll see. Anyways, that's probably the end of it. How many people? We've got 9 people on here. We've got a few. Let's read some.
Hindsight waved.
Who's Hindsight?
Don't know, but you got a new person watching.
Oh, well. Hi Hindsight, nice to meet you. Make sure you subscribe.
Scotty, Mr. Shortcut said, will we see more amazing diving and bombies from your old boy off the boat?
Of course.
If we make him walk the plank for dropping fish.
No, he did it early. And then after that, we caught this monster skippy and he jumped off the hook. And that's because Dad walked the plank early. Anyways, thank you to all of you for tuning into this live. And tuning into all my videos through 2023. I know, I've had a lot of support from some awesome people in 2023. So that, hi, nice to meet you too.
Aww.
So yeah, and it's probably gonna be it for this live. I don't have any more questions. So
if they are watching,
I've got a bunch more people going on.
Just say,
hey Brock, who's I don't know, yo. Hi, I don't know.
Good rest of the Arvo.
You too, man.
To say
On night,
New Year.
wherever you play, Freddy. No, I'm alright. Anyways, I'm out. make sure you guys have a happy, safe New Year's, and hope you guys had an awesome Christmas. I know I did. And I'll see you guys. Wait, what should I do? Should I post a video on the 1st of January?
Alright, can you get one together?
Should I do
2
it?
days.
Alright, should I do a herping video? Quick, someone say yes in the comments so I can end this.
Happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays, you too. Am I gonna do a herping video? Yes, yep. Alrighty then. I'll see you guys on the 1st of January. Make sure you like, subscribe. I can't end this. Everyone's commenting.
They'll keep commenting. It's fine.
See yous. Wait, what? There's more.
Cards. Happy New Year. So if any of these people on here, and your brother's tuned in, isn't that nice? From
Anyways.
New Zealand. Who's from New Zealand? Happy New Year from New Zealand.
Thank you. Anyways.
If you haven't already, subscribe so
if you haven't already, subscribe. I'm happy to. Yeah, that's it. In the future, I want to come to New Zealand and come hunt in New Zealand. So I've got a bit of
Deer.
Kiwi in me. Alrighty then, I'll see you guys the 1st of January, and have a safe and happy New Year's. Love yous all, and stay safe, and we out.
Cool.
Hey guys, bye guys.
Click it.
Bye everyone. Wait, there's more people.
Just
Hello
click
from WA. See ya.
Bye.
No, wait, stop. I'm reading.